Okay, so what I said about Inky, his number being 40, and then of course he's representing his chief king, which is Lucifer, which is 60. If you couldn't get that and you were like, well, man, you might be just trying to stretch a little bit too much there, Kurt. I know you really got a lot of things going on. You're making a bunch of wonderful connections, but bro, it ain't all gonna work. It's not all gonna be perfect here. You're not making all this really as well as you think you are, Kurt. But you're doing a great job. Well, okay, I could accept that, I guess. But what I'd like you to see now is, remember, this thing is entitled the Anu World Order. So what is Inky bringing? He's bringing the Anu World Order, is he not? Inky's bringing the false prince, the devil, the Antichrist is bringing what? The Anu World Order, which is the fulfillment of what? The double current. Give unto them double. So if you can't see it there, let's return to this. What do you see right here? Anu? Anu? Right, exactly. So fractal complete. It says Anuit Sueptus. But you got to think about this a little differently. Let's go ahead and drop what that letter is trying to tell us, and let's try to listen to what the Spirit's going to tell us. Anu Acceptus. That's what it's saying. Anu Acceptus. That's what they want. They want Anu to accept them for all of the work they've done. This is the Anu World Order. So therefore, that number 60 is fulfilling the fractal. Now, with this thing, you're going to see it fulfill the fractal incredibly. Let's remember this. This is going to be the ingress of the sun. So what we have here is the path of the sun going across the ecliptic, and of course the 0 degrees between the up and the down. Well, remember, at the highest point of the sun, we're at the summer solstice. That's the warm, right? And then at the lowest point here, that's the winter. That's the cold, right? What I try to tell you they're trying to do? They're trying to freeze the water word. Well, remember, I told you that they got us all living wholly in the material. So let's bring it back down here to the sine wave, and we're going to see that we're seeing the same thing. Where they got us at? They got us down here in the material. They got us down here in the cold, living continually in this continual winter, just like you saw in the pet goat video. And then, of course, they got them trying to stay between the hot and the cold. But, of course, when they come down the cold, they got the technology to stay warm, while they got us down here freezing our butts off spiritually. Same old thing. If you can see now further that they got us down here in this cold hole, guess what that is? That's closer to the abyss. They've got us lower and closer down here to, guess what? That being's energy. Exactly right. So the whole time that they're trying to keep us directly on this line, because this line is the letter, and they're going to tell you, don't go off the line. Well, down here they're telling these guys the exact opposite, going outside the lines. And then, of course, that's exactly what you've seen. It's the fulfillment of everything you've heard all your life as a child. All of these sayings, all this stuff is coming together as one thing, and you're beginning to understand what it all means. I've got another train coming right now, unbelievably, so I have to cut it short.